Alright, welcome to another section of EDFN 365. This week we're doing logos and we're making them in a combination of programs but primarily using Microsoft PowerPoint. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get a nice clean canvas, so we just highlight and delete the background. Next thing we want to do is go up to design and change our slide size. We're going to make it so that it's a 12 by 12 and we're going to scale up. So now I've got a nice blank 12 by 12 canvas here to use. For this presentation I'm going to use an oval as the background. So just go ahead and come in here and draw it. And we're going to center it. And now it's time to start formatting the shape, kind of to get rid of some things. So I don't want any fill in this one. The line, I'm going to make the line black, and I'm going to make it a little heavier. I think a 3-point looks pretty good. So now we've got our background size. We need to decide what we want to do for our logo, for words and whatnot. So for this one, I'm going to do one for the Ag Ed department, or degree, I guess. So we're going to insert word art, and this one's not bad. So notice I skipped a line there in the middle. That's because I'm going to go up here to this little hollow A and transform this into what they call their button text. So now I'm going to make this box a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger until it kind of sits inside the oval. And stretch it out a little bit here. And that's not bad, but I'm going to bring these in just a little bit so that the curve is a little nicer. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we need to figure out a font here. So we'll go find a nice font. See how that looks. That's pretty good, but you can see now it's starting to be just a little bit too big, so we're gonna bring it in here just a little bit. Bring this edge in just a little bit. Now one thing I would like is to make those letters space out a little bit better. So I'm gonna highlight them, I'm gonna go up to Format, Font, and I'm gonna go to Character Spacing. This is the same as what you do in Microsoft Word to expand the font a little bit. So now it's just spread that out, and it's really made it kind of fill the whole oval. Yellow is not bad, being as that's a university color. And let's give it a slight blue background, maybe let it fit a little bit more. Okay, so now we've got our background. Now we need some sort of an image to go in with it. That might be just a little too much, maybe lighten it up a little bit. So we're going in, we're using Pixabay because they do have some nice vector art, and so for this particular one, I'm going to be looking for some owl images. There seemed to be a fairly popular one in class the other day. Just scroll through, I kind of like this one here where he's holding a tablet of some sort. Maybe that's supposed to be a smartphone, BlackBerry or something. But anyway, we're going to use this one. And the other image we're going to use is a plow. Now I've already downloaded these, so I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to go to Insert, Pictures, from File, because I have already downloaded them. I'm going to go into Downloads and find them. So here's my image. It's an owl on a plow, which is kind of fitting for ag ed. Kind of shrink it till it fits in there. I think that looks fairly nice. So from this point, the next thing we would do, we're going to go up to File, and we're going to export it. If you're using the older version of Word, you're not going to export, you just save as. We're going to make it a PNG so we can delete the background and make that. We're going to call this owl SDSU. Now, once it's saved, we'll go ahead and look at our downloads folder, and so here it is. The one thing we do want to do is we want to get rid of all this white background. So this is a Mac. If you're in Word, you use a different option, or if you're in Windows. So now here we've gotten rid of the background, so now we have just this oval graphic, which is saved as a PNG, so when you go ahead and import that into your website or your other things, it won't have the big white box around it. So that's just a really quick and simple logo. It's got the words and identity and some sort of graphic to identify who you are. So hopefully that helps you. We'll go through a couple more videos here running through how to edit some images if you don't like the images that you're finding.